The Sunshine City Mosaic is a mosaic sidewalk on a surface that you can walk on, so it's an interactive piece of public art. My name's Alex Kaufman. My focus is design of large-scale public art.
I hope it's a nice addition to the legacy of what is public art in St. Pete and that it can continue to grow.
My name is George Redkish, and I'm primarily a sculptor. My expertise came to the fabrication and installation.
Sunshine City Mosaic is 175 foot long that tells a story through different ecological and environmental illustrations. My name is Laura Miskrit Spencer. I am an illustrator, a graphic designer, and a muralist. The Mosaic is really our love letter to the city of St. Pete. It's our love letter to Pinellas County. It's our love letter to the state of Florida.
The Sunshine City Mosaic is a piece of public art that was commissioned by the city of St. Petersburg for the west side of town.
Good public art is placemaking. We saw that there was an open call for the city of St. Petersburg. They were trying to feature local artists.
The city wanted to bring people into Sunset Park.
We actually took that, and a sidewalk actually physically brings you into the park.
It seemed like a natural fit. Instead of making a freestanding piece, physically step on the piece and come through the park.
First, we have design. There's overall design, what you're aspiring to make.
It started out as napkin sketches at a local bar. The three of us met and talked about kind of the concepts and ideas that we wanted to include in terms of the imagery. We really wanted to celebrate the things that the three of us love the most about Florida.
And specifically with the whole story of the sunrise in the bay, the sunset in the Gulf, and attributing the specific animals and plant life to whether it's the bay or out on the beaches.
And that's how we developed the sort of 9 vignettes that you'll see as you walk along the sidewalk. And it was my responsibility to come back to the studio and bring those illustrations to life.
That is where Laura really comes in, and she's setting the vision and the visual aesthetic and style.
Once I finished all of the drawings, I passed that on to Alex.
I'm taking her intention, figuring out how technically it all works.
I would say the biggest challenge we faced was actually sourcing the tile and getting a nice breadth and range of colors.
The funny thing is, when we first started this, I was like, okay, tile. We can get whatever color we want in tile. That's gonna be the easy part. And that is not at all the case. Challenges like that are some of the unforeseen ones, but those are also opportunities. When we first started, I think we had maybe 15 color choices. And then by the end, we had like 30 or 40.
So Alex took the mosaic, all of those individual pieces, clustered each individual color together, and then nested it onto these large pieces of tile. We took that tile, placed it on the water jet.
The water jet cut every single piece, over 15,000 pieces. That was really what the water jet allowed us to have, these nice, organic, flowy, elegant, curvy lines.
Then we brought them into our studio and layered multiple pieces of plywood with our drawing, plastic wrap, mesh, and then began gluing all of the pieces of tile.
I described it as like, I was the puzzle maker and they were the puzzle assemblers. There's actually a point where I would come in and I would just look at him and he's like, you're so lucky. Like, I want to be doing the puzzle part. Like, this is the fun part.
mean, the whole project was a challenge. It was a major learning experience for the three of us as artists.
There's what you intend, and then there's what you end up with. Only things can go wrong between those.
Some challenges with the water jet. There was some extended periods where the machine was down and we weren't able to continue cutting for the tile.
We, of course, faced challenges where we needed to request more time.
Good afternoon, Council. My name is Laura Spencer, and I am the designer and project manager for the Sunshine City Mosaic. As three emerging artists, it's a project that has been quite large and quite ambitious, but we are so excited to share this love letter with the city of St. Pete.
You have a duty to serve the city. The city has an expectation that the work of artwork is going to represent the government as well as the people.
Thank you. This is such a beautiful project. I mean, I can't wait to see it when it's finished.
There was no point where we were over budget. There was no point that it didn't look like it wasn't going to get done. It was just to carry through the quality through the entire 175 feet. There's just no way to rush that.
This is an awesome project, and I'm so pumped to have this in District 1. We do not have anything like this. I want to make sure that you can complete it. I'm super excited. Nobody will be smiling larger than me when we reveal this thing.
And then after that, we were able to take everything out to the park and physically install it on the sidewalk that the city had cast for us already.
So initially, we thought that'd be the easy part, like going out and installing it.
We then took each 3x4 section, placed a primer, crack isolation membrane, and then thin set all of the different sections onto the mosaic in succession.
That moment where we're taking all of our tile, bringing it out there, trying not to break it, trying to set it so it's just right. The gaps and the grouts between the sections need to be just right. I find that part to be very, very, very stressful because you only have like a 10 to 15 minute period where you can move the tile around and adjust it, and then it's stuck.
Each little component was really a minute, fine kind of motor skilled, detailed work to assemble this much larger piece.
We never really got to see more than 3 or 4 subsections together at once. So it was a huge impact on us too when we finally got out on site and started to lay this whole thing out and really see it come together.
You're trying to keep the width exact, right? You're trying to keep the gaps exact. There maybe was a piece that wasn't glued on right. You're trying to identify that in the time and adjust it. And then the next day it's set. That is the worst part. Then after that, it's great. Then it's exactly what you designed. Then you're putting in the grout and it's like done.
Okay, well, so what is this?
That looks like a seagull.
A seahorse? What's that? Is it a manatee? It's a manatee.
It was a really great opportunity to have Copley Gertis come out to the sidewalk during the process.
How are you? Good to see you.
Pleasure.
Thanks for having us.
He brought his kids, in fact, out to see what really went into making it.
How many total pieces?
15,000. There's 9 different pictures and silhouettes. Haven't even counted how many animals. I probably should.
It was great to have them come out in person and see our progress and see where we were at and see it start to come together.
What is that?
It's red.
Stone crab.
So to have Copley come out there and to see it and feel it and to be excited about it, I think at that moment we were like, okay, like this is all gonna work out.
Wow, that's cool. It's awesome.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming and visiting and experiencing it. And like, we really cannot wait to have like an official ribbon cutting and for everybody to see the lights.
Yeah. I know, it's awesome. We can't wait to celebrate with you.
There were a couple like milestone moments as we were getting closer to finishing up the install. You know, once we finally thin set down the last bunches of tile was kind of a big like woo moment. But I think really those emotions and feelings came when we were there at the unveiling and the dedication ceremony with the city.
The dedication, the ceremony was such a wild experience. I mean, we could not believe how many people turned up to share it and celebrate it.
3, 2, 1.
It's kind of like the nice end of the chapter to have everyone come out, see it, celebrate it, the sun sets, and now it is City of St. Pete's.
Selfishly, I'm thrilled we get to enjoy this here in District 1 on a daily basis. Thank you for joining us on one more piece of art that makes St. Petersburg a beautiful place to live.
Art is for our entire city, and we want it to be in every corner. It's educational, you have to see it. It just tells the story of St. Pete and Florida in a really beautiful way.
It's gorgeous. I think that as public art, just what it adds to this neighborhood, I cannot wait to come back and see it at sunrise.
I love it. It's so amazing. There's so many details and it's just so colorful.
It's very beautiful. You can see every layer of what Florida is, from like the sky to the sea, and a perfect snapshot of Florida.
I love it. I think it's really impressive. It's one of those pieces of art you really have to see it in person because there's so many details and the texture and the different types of tile and glass. It's absolutely stunning.